I'm very excited about that. I know Dustin, although although I got him out of there quick this time, and I do think I will get him out of there. I do foresee him folding early also, but he is tough. It is up a weight. There is questions, and I'm excited to see how it goes. Maybe this time I will get more time inside the octagon.
I have never seen you out of shape in your career, at least by my eyes. But after training for 10 weeks in Portugal, you've been on the record saying this is your greatest camp ever. Why?
It's been a lot longer than 10 weeks, Steve, and it's been, my last run out was at the beginning of 2020. All I got was 40 seconds, but I put in a tremendous amount of work to get there. And then after that, with what was going on around the world and that, I got to work. I put my head down, I stayed isolated as we all had to, and I got to work in. Now here we are at the beginning of 2021, and I'm in prime condition. I've got myself down to the lightweight frame, the 155-pound frame, and I'm ready to go. It's been a tremendous journey to do this, and I'm in immaculate condition, and I look forward to showcasing it. I'm excited to get in and compete against Dustin. I think he's atop this division for sure. He has knockout wins over Justin. He beat Hooker. He's a phenomenal. He's a former champion in the division also. So I'm excited. I'm happy to be back at 155 pounds also. It went perfectly well, and I'm very excited to be back. Just on the cusp of it.
Yeah, I'm not a big visualizer, like thinking about how the fight's going to end. I just think about performing and certain techniques and things like that, and think about how my body feels. And yeah, I'm definitely not going out there and trying to impress somebody. I'm trying to win, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe winning gets me the next title shot, and that's it.
You prefer a war over a 60-second fight?
Yeah, I probably would, to be honest. I probably would. I would. I want to compete. I want to rack up rack up the clock. Get some time in there. What's a war to him and what's a war to me are two different things. It's if he can last, he can last. But it's not. It's going to be a smooth one for me, to be honest, Ariel. I know Dustin's a good fighter, but I'm the double greatest.
Here I am back now in 2021 to start the year again, and there's a lot of options. We're not looking past Dustin. We're not looking past anyone. But we are certainly looking through him, and that's where I will go with my punching. So, we'll see what happens after. We're ready for this year in a big way.
As far as this one being a lot more respectful, and this, we're more mature, myself and Dustin. We're both fathers, and we've come through a lot. We both are engaged in much philanthropic efforts. I know he's doing a great thing with the Good Fight Foundation. And even how could I not respect Dustin? One, for that, and two, for how he handled the last loss and how he came back and how he rose up and became a champion. That's admirable in my book, and I'm very excited to get in and compete with him. And especially as I get older in life, I feel it's our duty as human beings to give back. I think we've all got to give back in this world. I'm embracing it. My frame is light. I'm a true lightweight frame now. I'm zippy. I'm fast, I'm powerful. I have not only maintained strength, I've actually gone up in strength and power. The weight is on point as it's ever been, and I'm very excited. Once you're fully committed, things are easy. It's that simple. Hard things become easy when you commit yourself fully, and that's what I've done. So I'm very excited to get in and showcase myself at 155 pounds, fully focused.
I'm sure Conor's made adjustments. He has slowed down in the later rounds. But I think the longer this fight goes, the better it plays out for me.
He's going to try to talk a lot of trash like he did last time. Is he going to try to get in your head? What are you expecting in terms of the build?
Not sure. There's no way to know what's going to happen in the future like that. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. It doesn't matter. Work's being done. Tools are being sharpened. And the fight's going to happen. That's it.
I wasn't committing to 155 at that stage. It took me now that I've committed to 155, gone through the work of getting my frame down, I feel it really opened up all my options. Mm-hmm. So I'm happy I done that. And it took me a minute to do that. I was always like, I'm not making this weight, man. And, but I feel great at the weight. I feel bags of energy. I feel way fitter. And I'm excited to get going. We didn't have the answer that time. Mm-hmm. I tried to get some things going. You know, there wasn't really many names at the time. You know what I mean? There wasn't really much options as you would think. So it just went the way it went. Then the world went the way it went, and you know, frustrations rose, and it went the way it went, and that's it. I'm back now. That's all. I'm happy with that, and I'm eager and excited to get in.
I have a million shots. I have so many weapons in my arsenal, and you know they're all fine-tuned at this time. I'm in a phenomenal place, and I look forward to getting out and showcasing. You know, painting my picture and putting on a beautiful performance for the fans around the world. What are you doing here? I'm like, I'm not allowed here. I want to be here. I want to perform for the fans. I'm a young man. I've got many highlights. You know, but all the money, all the belts, everything, that comes and that goes. You know what lives on? Highlights, a fighter's highlights. You look at Roy Jones Jr.'s highlights, Mike Tyson's highlights. I still look at them today, Ali's highlights. I want my highlight reel to be like a movie.
Octagon's an octagon. It's actually good to see us moving in this direction and fans coming back. That's the direction we need to be, opening things up as safe as we can. And the UFC and Abu Dhabi here are doing that. So I'm excited to put on a show. Every fight is a chip on my shoulder. I'm trying to prove something. I'm trying to, the work that I put in, I'm trying to make it pay off. I'm trying to put my family in a better position, and this is no different. I know what a win over Conor McGregor means in combat sports, and I know that whoever wins this fight is fighting for gold, and that's why I fight.
After that loss, many, many years ago, he rose up, became champion. He's given so much back. I'm honored to share this octagon with this man. I know we have this competitive fire, and it's still there. There's still that, in us, you know. There's no denying that. We have a clash, and it's going to be a good firework-filled bout. But the respect is admirable for this man from me.
Don't want to make it seem like we're up here giving each other back massages, but Conor's, I just want to clear the air. Conor's team, McGregor Sports Entertainment, did reach out to my foundation, and they are, starting the donation to the Good Fight Foundation, and we have huge, huge plans for that. So, Conor, man to man.
My pleasure, brother. My pleasure. Thank you.
You're going to help a lot of people with that.
Yes, and you.
Thank you. Thank you.
5 pounds, the official weight for Conor McGregor. The official weight for Dustin Poirier.
Yes, brother. Yes.
Stop to this contest, declaring the winner, Dustin Poirier.